Hey everyone, welcome to Pickleball and Beyond. My name is Ryan.
My name is Vino.
And today we are looking at the Apex Pro from Hudef, and we have the 14mm and the 16mm. So, long overdue video.
Oh, yes.
Let's hear your initial thoughts on the Apex.
This is actually going to be one of the easiest to review.
Yeah.
We have played this a couple of times and we want to review this and it just keeps getting, pushed out. So I'm glad we're doing this. Yeah. So both these pedals come with a great case.
Yep.
I'm going to go immediately to price. It's an $89 pedal with our code. Getting more. Check the code out as well. I mean, what can I say wrong about this pedal?
Yeah.
It's like for that price
It's
and
crazy.
what you get.
It's crazy.
I mean, just before recording, we're just playing around. It's like, if you're a beginner paddle, just go grab this for $80.
Yeah.
You're going to be extremely
Skip
happy.
the rest of the
Skip.
video. Just
buy the paddle and you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm that committed to saying it's such a really nice paddle. I mean, it's a bit on the shorter handle. That's like mentioned, it's more on the shorter, but most of the beginners, they're going with one-handed. If you're coming from a tennis background, look at the other Hudef reviews. They're good paddles that'll kind of catch you, but you're getting a great surface. Control, I mean, we were like asleep controlling the ball. Like literally, like you were hitting resets with this, like just not even having to concentrate.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to say anything. This is a control pedal, period.
Yep.
The only one that I would say is better than this might be your Paddle Baller Weiss.
It's close.
It's very close. But again, for the price, it's very hard to beat. We know it's a control paddle. Let's talk a little bit on the rest. And where does the 14 and 16 kind of differ?
Absolutely.
And for a 14,
let's start in the control.
Yes.
It's specifically with the 14 is, I was blown away. I had to like double check when I was hitting with the 14. I looked at it, I'm like, is this the 16? I'm like, oh no, this is a 14mm paddle. It just has that much touch and it's that soft. It's ridiculous. And then as soon as you go to the 16, it's like a smidget more.
in the control side of it.
In the control side, it's like, wow, that is like actually top of the line control. Like even compared to like some $200 whatever paddles, or I know we've tested the Selkirk Lux Control was a popular control paddle. I felt these were more controllable, honestly.
Hands
the
down.
surface is insane.
Yes, and both of these, the twist fit on this is 6.7, 6.8. It feels extremely forgiving. Like even when you're dinking, your off shots still feel within the space of control. And I think it also because most of the Hudef pedals have good dwell. And this takes dwell to just that next level.
Especially the 16.
Especially the 16. The swing weight on this is 107, 112. It's very light in your hands as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where the biggest difference for me was, is the 14 does feel a little more maneuverable.
Yes, just a smidge. Let's go straight into control, power then.
Yeah, so going into power, that's where the 14 has a, again, very marginal difference.
Very
but
slight.
The 14 does hit a little harder. In terms of pop, both of them are on the very low end for pop. And then for power, it's not as low as like the pop, but it's still like on the lower end or to middle end, right? They're not power paddles at all.
Yeah, I mean, you can generate a drive.
Yeah.
But I think a pedal like this, it really helps you enjoy control.
Yeah.
So again, if you're a beginner or you're coming from like an Amazon or a Walmart paddle, when you take this, you feel a difference. There was this couple of people that were trying paddles. They were beginners. They jumped, they played with this paddle. They had come from Amazon paddles. They immediately felt the difference. They're like, oh my goodness, I can control this. But even when they were driving, when you compare it to like a cheap paddle, you can drive with this. It's a step up. So when we say it's lower compared to all of the big paddles that we have reviewed. Overall, you still can drive with this. You get nice, good power. You get plow. As far as adaptability, I think we can sum that in one sentence.
It's simple.
It's just simple. You grab this. I mean, the only drawback would be if you're coming from a racket sport.
Yeah, the handle size.
Handle short. I would look into somewhere else. You're not going to be able to do a two-hander with this. If you're a ping pong player and you tend to put your finger out there, oh, this is beautiful.
It's a good shape.
It's a really nice shape for that. It's very forgiving. We have loved every paddle with Hudef. Great price.
I like that.
Great
This,
value
this feels
proposition.
like it feels like its own role in the Hudef lineup,
Yes.
right? This
Yes,
is their
yes, yes.
control paddle, and I like that it's the cheapest of them all.
Yeah.
And a lot of beginners struggle with learning how to hit consistent drop shots because it's the hardest shot in the game.
Yep.
For everybody.
Mhm.
And this is a great introduction into how to build that consistency up. And then I think if you wanted to later, after you learn to build that consistency, utilize the forgiveness of this paddle, then you could look for something with a little more power if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, and there has been a question on durability. We have had this specific paddle, the 16, a long time, and if you see, like,
it's been along for a while.
yes, and people have tested it and like abused it. It's still very durable.
Yep.
And here's another thing: since it weighs like in the 7.9, like you play 6 months and you want to even add some lead, that's going to increase the
If you want
power
to give
just
it,
a smidge more.
if you want to
right?
give it a little more power,
And
and
then
still
again-
gonna stay soft.
Exactly. And then again, like, you know, it's an 89. You can grab these for $80. You know, in 6 months, if you had to upgrade, it's not like a big, you know, you feel okay with that. So, giveaway, right?
So in order to win your very own Apex Pro from Hudef, all you'll have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, drop a like on this video, and leave a comment. Would you rather win the 16mm
Yes.
or the 14mm?
Yes.
Let us know. We'll announce the winner on our website, and from there, you might win your own
Yeah.
paddle.
So please comment which one you want, because we are doing only one paddle that we're giving away. So in your comment, make sure you say which one you like, because we are specifically going to pick someone that, you know, chooses which paddle they want. Again, really awesome paddle to have. Please subscribe, please comment. We love hearing from you. Hope to see you in another paddle review.